Pretty amazing car, that, isn't it? Well, as I was saying, obviously this weekend is about the Ferrari Challenge, the UK Championship that is, and as this is Ferrari Challenge, let's just discuss exactly what the car that's being used in this series is about. Now, as you can see behind me, this car is a Ferrari 488, but it's not the same sort of 488 that you might see at a Ferrari dealership, and if you had enough money on you, you could buy it and take it home with you. This is a proper spec racing car. Now, I use the word spec because it is a one-make, single-make championship race car. A bit like the sort of thing you see in Porsches and Ginettas and even Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Now, this car specifically is the Evolution version of the 488. The original 488 Challenge car came out in 2016-2017. This car is relatively new, about 2020-2021. But as you can see, it's not exactly the most street legal of cars, because you've got obviously a different front end, which is of course made out of carbon fibre. The car itself is made completely out of carbon fibre composites. A bit like the road-going cars, but obviously a bit more lighter, a bit more racier as well. You've also got more aerodynamic bits on the car. It's obviously a lot more aerodynamic at the front as well, and that of course helps with streamlining. And also, as well, as it's a single make car, it means that everything on the car is identical, not just on this car but all the other cars that are racing, which means you've got exactly the same sort of Pirelli tires, all of them the same compound, all of them exactly the same slicks and wets, same diameter wheels, same suspension components, same brakes, same everything. At the back, you've also got the exact same Ferrari power plant that you would see in the road car, but it's also the exact same engine for every single car that races. You know, no changes per team, no changes per orientation. It's exactly the same engine for every car. And of course, you've got this really big sort of rear wing at the back as well. Now, obviously, this is, of course, a spec race car, and it's designed like that because these cars, I mean, yeah, they are impressive to look at, but these cars are also meant as a stepping stone to the GT3 ranks and GT Endurance. So anyone who has aspirations to race in, say, the World Challenge GT Series or World Endurance, ELMS, and they want to race for Ferrari specifically, you have to race one of these cars, because this is pretty much a bit like what you have in Porsches and Lamborghinis. This is about as close as you can get to racing a GT3 or GT E-Spec car without actually racing one of those things, or if you don't have the budget for it. And as you can see as well, they've got different colours and numbers on these cars, and that denominates different classes as well. And just quickly go over that in Ferrari Challenge, there are 3 specific classes. There's the Trofeo Pirelli, the Copa Shell, and of course the AM class. And each of these tiers represents different levels of driver experience and of course levels of talent. That's pretty much it for the Amer cars, and of course the way the championship works. Qualifying will be starting up around about lunchtime, so we'll hand over to the commentary team and let them take you through it.